It's Matthew chapter 12, verse 45. Then goeth he and take with himself 7 other spirits more wickeder than himself, and they enter in, and they dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also unto the wicked generation.
Right, to this wicked generation, all right? That's going to be y'all future judgment, is that y'all going to take on 7 more spirits worse than the first. All right, the last estate going to be worse than the first. Y'all going to be out here with torches, like in Charlottesville. Y'all going to be out here trying to mow niggas down, like all over overseas, like in London and EU and shit. Mow niggas down with your cars. Hey, America got guns, so y'all going to be up in arms, all right? And it's all by way of the Heavenly Father. Hey, he said it himself, he gonna put that spirit on you. Like Gog and Magog, he gonna put the hooks in their jaws. Hey man, it's we in that time, man. We living off the book of Acts, all right? It's heavy judgment about to take place. Whether you hear, whether you forbear, whether you want to get with it or not, it's gonna be bloodshed. All right? It's written. He said, there's gonna be so many corpses, they stumble upon their corpses, man. Can you imagine that many bodies just stepping over it? Like really imagine yourself in that scenery that brother, I believe his Nahum was bringing out. All right?
Time, man, the Lord gonna make the earth quiet for a certain point of time.
Yeah, that's
just, the only ones that gonna be on the earth is just 144,000, and the 1/3 and whatever's left slaves is left. It's gonna be it's gonna be like a decrease in people, man. This population, man. Them the days that what we go hope for and we pray for, man.
In 27.
And the brother just brought out the scripture about demons entering into brothers, because a lot of brothers can't handle this, man. They go out, you know, and they bug out, man. Seeing all these people shouldn't fear you, man. I mean, these people, you shouldn't fear these people.
Right.
People is fucking peons. They have no knowledge. They can't come up against it with the scripture because we study too goddamn much, man.
Okay.
We read these scriptures too goddamn much, man. And it's never enough that you can read these scriptures. You know?
Hey, that chick in Houston that was crying on the video, she took on more spirits. She was in a worse state, you know what I'm saying? Because she's uncomfortable, all right? And in due season, it's gonna take on a lot more people. It ain't gonna just be one individual. Hey, she still got a car. She still got a form of a shelter. She not out in the elements, out in the cold, the brick cold, that cold ass water with the flesh-eating diseases and no food and shit. She still got a form of safety. And if the Lord was to take that away, you'll really see that bitch drop in hell. They might even be trying to commit suicide. All right? Grab that scripture just for the sake of the brother when he just 27.
The second Ezra chapter 16, verse 27. So that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice.
Meaning this place gonna be very desolate. There'll be so much bloodshed. You might be on a journey, you know what I'm saying? So join it wherever the Lord may have you be, desiring to see one another. Not just another brother in general, but you know, one that's doing the work, you know, the will of the Heavenly Father, man. Keep going.
Verse 28. For of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of the rocks.
Right, so they're gonna try to hide themselves. We just went that route. We just read that, you know. We just read about that in Revelation, the 6th chapter. They're gonna try to tell the mountains to hide upon us from the land.
And they can't escape the judgment of the Lord, man.
I got a raw precept,
you know.
This Revelation chapter 9, verse 6. And in those days shall man seek death and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them.
Right. Hey, long story short, and when you read that entire statement or excerpt, if you will, it was going into the time of like World War, the first and second war that took place. But nonetheless, that also is going to take place where you're going to have people that's going to desire to die and shall not be able. But then you're going to have people really trying to take the chip to prolong their life also, you know, because that's the heavy judgment that the Lord is about to have Esau push soon. They're going to be trying to push the RFID chip, in which nobody should be taking it, man. All right? Matter of fact, get it just for edification's sake. Again, Revelation 13 and 15. Yeah. Right quick, what I look
Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right. So whoever would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Nothing new under the sun, bringing it way back again, like during the time of Antiochus Epiphanes in the book of Maccabees, he made a decree that all should be one people. You know, and even the Israelites that said consented to that new rule, that new law. Keep going up, Baba Kasha.
All right, verse 16, and he calls all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
What is that implant or incision? They gonna receive that mark, all right, which is the mark of the beast.
I got it right here.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? That mark of the beast over there, they trying to implant in folks, all right? They're trying to control you. Right. The brothers were speaking on it earlier. If you know, your body run off frequencies, all right? Your brain sends frequencies to your nerves, and that's how you move. That's how you think. That's how you walk. That's how you do everything, all right? Now, if you got another, let me say, a foreign object inside of you that's also trying to do the same thing, then they trying to control you, all right? In the same essence. And if you bow down to the image of the beast, you're basically giving up all hope and allow you succumb to Esau's devices. Keep rolling that up.
Verse 16, he calls all both small, great, rich, and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man may buy or sell or say, he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, the number of the beast, for it is the number of men, and his number is 666.
Right, so just getting to the point, they intend to want to implant people with that chip, right? And if you're in your right mind, you're not going to take it. You would rather live off the land however the Lord deemed fit, being a sojourner, you know what I'm saying? But don't take that fucking chip. Rather be to eat, you know what I'm saying, get groceries, whatever the fuck, you know, because you're going to be able to buy or sell without it. That's going to be the new form of currency. And he said he didn't discriminate. He said whether bound or free, whether you're in prison or not, you know, great or small, whether you got you're a public figure or not, you know. They gonna try to push that new currency, and you know them public figures, they gonna soak it up because they don't want to stop living their lavish lifestyle. I know people have seen it, the Travel Channel. Sometimes you see how they living in these other places. And you just sit back and all like, man, they really living it up. You got yacht parties, and they got a boat that got a garage on it, a boat that drives inside of another boat. You know what I'm saying? Like they really living it up and doing it big, man. They living deliciously, as we brought out earlier. So nonetheless, they got to get judgment. And what's that judgment? Give me Revelation 14 and 9.
Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation.
Right.
And he shall be tormented.
Hold on. Yeah, you good. Just nonetheless saying that the Lord is going to destroy this place, all right, for those who take the chip. And if you don't, that's showing a sign of faith. That's showing a token of your sincerity if you don't take the RFID chip. Right? It's showing how sincere you is, wholly trusting in Yahweh Shem Yahushua to deliver you. And it's easier said than done also, because when the hunger pains set in, Jake go crazy, man. Jake always got to have some type of form of substance in his mouth chewing on, whether it be gum or food or candy or whatever. You know? Jake without food for 2 days, he going berserk. All right? So nonetheless, those who say they're not going to take it now, you really don't know. Shalom. You really don't know who going to take it until the time come to pass, man. Because it's easier said than done. Give me right quick Revelation 18 and 20. Start at 19. Start at 18. And I believe this talking about the merchants who ain't gonna no longer be able to, yeah, it is. No longer be able to make money off of this whorish ass society. And this place gotta go. It's long overdue, man. Hey, he even said preaching is foolishness, but it pleased him to do so, you know? Like, this place is long overdue, and he could have been destroyed.
So I can get it then.
On my page, fella. I mean, I can see you though.
Oh,
18 and 20.
Yeah, I got it right here. Right on mine. I got it.
You got it right there?
I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Revelation 18 and 20?
Start at 18.
Oh, 18 and 18. And cry when they, Revelation 18 and 18. And cry when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like to the great city.
Right.
Cass
Hey, they're gonna be saying what city is like to that great city, you know, America, because we just read earlier too how they stored. He said your goals you got in are cankered, your jewels basically are moth-eaten, roughly paraphrasing. You know, so they dress this place up to make it look extravagant. You know, they got Disney World, they got, you know what I'm saying, Wonderland and all that extra fuck shit they be trying to promote here. You know what I'm saying, to try to make this place seem like it's so great. And the merchants that trade with America, these other countries, they gonna be saying what nation is, or what city is like into that great city, Babylon, man. They gonna be really fucking sorrowful to no longer be able to make money off this place. And they know who's the main consumer. It's Jake, all right? Israel is the main consumer. Esau don't really buy shit. That's why he's a rich person, but the only thing he invested in is more stocks and bonds. His shoes are some old other shit. You know what I'm saying? His clothes are some old other shit. Meanwhile, Jake going broke trying to keep up with the fucking Joneses. Because we're royal people. We like nice shit. You got a lot.
When they cast dust on their heads and cry, weep and wailing, saying, alas, that great city wherein we were made rich, all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costly costlessness, for in 1 hour is she made desolate.
God. In 1 hour, this place is gonna be made desolate, man. And these people that make exchange with America is gonna be sorrowful. All right. And I can only imagine that now, because America is an import. You barely see anything that say made in America, unless it's some type of fucking exhaust pipe for a car or something. You never see nothing made in America. You know, everything is exported. I mean, everything is imported.
Hey, bro, when they say made in USA, it be bullshit. Flint, like broke, like they shit don't even be.
Yeah, well, nonetheless.
That's back in the day, you see made in USA.
The old school shit that was made out of like real metal, the old school like Tonka trucks and shit, solid as fuck. Well, the old school cars too. Hey, but nonetheless though, the fact that they gonna be able to make trade and exchange with this place anymore is gonna have people like in Dubai going crazy, because the only reason they rich is off their oil. You know, the Lord gave them that blessing, but the only reason they really rich is because of the shit that they fathers possess. They own oil industries. That's why they making so much money, and then they go and sell it to places like Babylon. You know? Go ahead.
And the way they gonna see it is by the satellites. And what they gonna see it in person? No, they gonna see it by the satellites. That shit gonna be on TV, on live. It gonna be live at 5, live in Beverly, in America, breaking news. Cause they gonna see it through the satellites, man. You know, the satellites gonna pick the image up, and you're gonna see a smoke burning. And other places, it's not just America.
Last but not least, give me
Israel, places, Russia, because America gonna get their nukes off too.
Yeah, like it's call it Google Earth. Google Earth is when you can look from the satellites and basically zoom in to any place on the fucking Earth. Google Earth.
Google Earth. Yeah, when they done speaking.
Google Earth gonna show what's going on, man.
Yeah.
Through the satellite, the brother speaking truth.
This Revelation chapter 19, verse 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast.
Right. Esau is gonna deceive you. That's what the word devil means. He's gonna deceive you, which took the image of the beast, thinking you're gonna prolong your days, thinking you're gonna make hella money. He's gonna deceive you, and you're gonna be destroyed. You know. Keep going up.
And which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of burning fire with brimstone.
Right, they talking about that false prophet. That's like the Roman Catholic Church, man. That's teaching lies to our people. Keep going, this is one more verse.
Verse 21, and the remnant were slain with the sword of him that sat upon the horse, which sword proceeded out of his mouth, and all their fowls were filled with their flesh.
Right, because the birds of the heavens gonna get a piece of y'all too. They gonna eat it up to the floor, man. You know what I'm saying? And he said that bring back that beginning portion of that last verse, that beginning portion.
And the remnant were slain with the sword of him that sat upon the horse.
Oh, he said out of his mouth issued the sword. You know, talking about the chariots. When they open up, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like Independence Day, and they're gonna destroy everything. You know, like he said, there should not be one stone found upon another. You see these buildings, these towers, every city, every major city got a downtown. You know what I'm saying? That's a hotel right there. They got the hotels back there. These are banks, so they making trades, commerce. Hell, we right here on the Cuyahoga River. So they just compete with the import and they just drop it off right here. Yeah, right fucking here. Right here at the port, man. They just take it there and they can do all the little dirt right here. Meanwhile, Jake fucked up on the outskirts of the Agora. You know? So nonetheless, you take that chip, you're gonna fucking die. And that's what we out here forewarning you. And that's all to tell you the judgment of America, which is thermonuclear destruction. Alright? Any brothers got any closing precepts? That was good. So nonetheless, we love to give praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone Root Well. And salutations to the Akim that's across the four corners of the earth, pushing his words, sincerity and truth, and all long suffering doctrine, risking their lives and freedom to do so. Alright, with that we're gonna say Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah.